Hi, good morning students. So today in this video I am going to discuss about Ranga's marriage. Okay, now this is quite a funny story. As you will read the story, you will find instances that will evoke laughter, and a lot of humorous situations are there. Although the story is titled as Ranga's marriage, the author begins the story describing his village Hosahalli, which is in Karnataka. Okay, he tells many things about Hosahalli, the raw mango, the plant that grows in the pond, which can be used as a lunch plate, and initially he blames the cartographer that why Hosahalli is not indicated in the map, and then he asks one of his doctor friends who has traveled a lot that Hosahalli is one of the best places in the world, and he keeps on praising about his village and tells many things to the readers. Then he finally takes a break, and he takes apology from his readers, and he says that he has got deviated from the main topic, and he starts with Ranga's marriage. Now Ranga was the first one from the village Hosahalli, who was the accountant's son and who had gone to Bangalore for higher studies. He was the first one to go out of the village, and since he was studying in a big city, so the culture and the habits of the people in Bangalore, in a modern city, left a major impact in Ranga's way of thinking, his views and others. Okay, so in fact he was a celebrity for the village. The day he came back, everybody gathered to see whether Ranga was the same Ranga or not, whether his everything has changed. An old lady, he put her hand on his face and saw that everything is intact, and she was very happy to see the janeo, that is the thread the Brahmins wear, and is still intact on his body, and the author was very happy that he has not given up his caste even though he has gone out. So he was a celebrity for his village because he was the first one to come back to the village with higher education from a very big city called Bangalore. Okay. Now here in this video I will be briefing you about the main theme of the story, and gradually I will discuss the question answers and other important things related to the chapter in the next videos. Ranga's marriage is a delightful story set in Hosahalli village near Mysore, and the narrator is an elderly person who is very proud of his village and generally likes to be involved in the lives of fellow villagers. Okay, when Ranga came, the entire village gathered in front of the house, which was not liked by the author. He thought that if the Ranga's house was not so big, and if the entire village would have gone inside his house to see Ranga, Ranga came out to meet everybody. But if the author was thinking that if everybody went inside the house to see Ranga, then it would have become the black hole of Calcutta. Now, what is this black hole of Calcutta? If you read the text, you will come across this phrase. Black hole of Calcutta is a way of torturing the Indians by the Britishers during the British regime. It is a small room where people are stuffed inside in large numbers so that they die due to lack of oxygen. Okay, so that is a torture therapy, black hole of India. So black hole of Calcutta. So he thought, and immediately when the villagers saw that Ranga has not changed and Ranga is just the same, they all disappeared like a lump of sugar in a child's mouth, and then he did not forget his culture. He stooped down and touched the feet of the author and did namaskara, okay, in a very traditional style, which made the author feel very happy. Okay, Ranga was the son of an accountant who had been sent to Bangalore for higher studies. When he came back, the narrator decided to get him married, even though Ranga had many new ideas about marriage. Now, while studying in Bangalore, he had felt one thing, that in earlier days there used to be a large age difference between the wife and the husband. Okay, girls were got married at the age of 11 and 12. Okay, but Ranga was dead against this idea of getting married to a young girl. She felt like in the big cities the wife should not be so young. She should be matured girl and she should be like a friend. Okay, there should be 4 to 5 years difference between the two, so that each of them can be friendly to each other and the wife can understand what the husband wants and what the husband wants to say, not like a small child. Okay. Now, Ranga's idea of marriage was very different, and when he said that he is not interested in getting married to the author was very perturbed. But he decided and took a resolution that somehow he will get Ranga married. Okay, the narrator arranged that Ranga saw Ratna, the daughter of Rama Rao. Ranga liked her instantly, but the narrator told him that she was married. Then Shyama, the narrator, met an astrologer and told him what to say when he brought Ranga to him. He met the astrologer and he tutored the astrologer to make all wrong calculations and somehow come to the conclusion that this marriage can take place. Okay, even though the stars may not match, but somehow he has to falsely make it a match. Next he took Ranga to the astrologer, who told him that he was thinking about a girl and if they approached the family for marriage, they would be successful. Ranga was delighted to discover that Ratna was not married, and then Ranga and Ratna got married and they settled happily. Then they invited the author in their son's birthday and they named the son after the author, called Shyama, and Ratna was pregnant with the second child, and author was very happy to see both of them, and he gave the blessings. And finally the story ends wherein Ratna and Ranga lives happily ever after. So today till here. In the next class, tomorrow I have an online class with 11's C1 and C2 and B1. I will discuss Ranga's marriage, and don't worry, for other sections of class 11 also I will upload other videos of the chapter discussing the question answers. So for today, thank you children. Bye.